If you could speak to every couple in the world who are struggling to conceive, and they might be considering IVF, what would you want them to know and to really understand before they go into IVF?
Well, first I have to say that we don't have all the answers because we don't know all the questions. So all the time we're trying to help people who flummox us at times, who confuse us because we think it would be so easy to help them conceive and they can't. But in terms of their own individual circumstance, the first most important point for anybody to understand, and this needs to be to young people before they're couples, a young woman, a young man, particularly a woman, age matters. The most single difficult barrier for conception is the age of the woman, because as she ages, and she could be biologically aging, but still a very young woman. You know, when you think of a 45-year-old woman today, well, she's a young snippet of a girl, really. We're sitting where I'm sitting from. But her ovaries still think they are the way they were 500 years ago in human evolution. They're packing in. And it's age. So the quality of the eggs in those ovaries also decline from about 35 onwards, precipitatively. So it's very important that they know that age is the first primary factor. The second thing is if they're struggling, then they need to seek advice. Now, if they seek the right professional advice, they should not be shunted through the most expensive procedures early on. They will get advice to tell them where it starts to become important. They go down route A, route B, or route C. The older they are, route C, I say IVF, might be better sooner rather than later, because one of the things IVF can be is diagnostic. And one of the great problems couples have is they go through an earlier roundabout system, let's call it maybe the National Health Service in some areas that are maybe not so clued up. And it takes 2 or 3 or 4 years for them to find out that actually they've not got much further down the road. And that 3 or 4 more years can be that big issue, because now the woman, the original problem is less of an issue, than she's now 3 or 4 years older. So very simply put, based on your age, seek advice early on. Make sure you seek advice from a professional who will be honest and open about your opportunity. You may not need IVF straight away, but you need to understand it's there. And according to your personal circumstances, we need to put you on the right road. And if we need to fast track you because of certain things, well, then that needs to happen.